ready to be entertained. Let's go!
Everyone keeps telling me how my story is supposed to go.
Welcome back, y'all. We are getting into another reaction. This is Arcane Season 2, Episode 3. So, I know I did a poll and I was like, hey guys, you know, I don't really have that much time. I don't think I said these exact words, but it was pretty much like, do you want me to continue doing this? I have a lot of shows here. This is the gist. And the views weren't viewing, the likes weren't liking, the comments weren't commenting. So I wasn't sure that the vast majority of the people on my platform were interested in watching it. So there were a lot of people, there were enough people to say, you know, continue on, I like this show. Actually, it was probably like 5. It was like, what, 5 people. But due to recent events of YouTube demonetizing my channel, I'm gonna watch it because it's nothing for me just to watch, and I love this show. I actually love this show. It always makes me cry, 9 out of 10. And I just don't feel like stop watching it because this is the last season of this particular story, I should say. So I'm gonna continue watching it, and now that I don't post on YouTube, and I will eventually post this on YouTube, so a lot of people who are now watching this that are watching this on YouTube, Heidi Ho, Winslow, but the Patreon people, they already seen it. So you want to see this in a full reaction, honey. It's only available on Patreon. Please join me on Patreon today. Where can I go to find your Patreon, Andres? The link is down below, absolutely. And this is when it is posted on YouTube. If you're ready on Patreon, Heidi ho. I'm ready to jump into this for the people that would love to continue on to the story. If you are new to this show, please check it out from season 1. It is a fabulous, fabulous show with very deep storylines. I love it, I love it, I love it. So, without further ado, let's jump into Arcane and find out exactly what the show has got to give.
But remember, you're a Kiraman.
Locate Jinx, dismantle Shimmer, and neutralize any agents still loyal to Silco.
Led to the air becoming increasingly toxic. They call it the Grey. People of the underground deserve to breathe.
The flavor moves a life for 10 if it means that I get the win in the end.
Oh my god. She look up behind.
They call it the Grey.
You're Smeech's man.
Was. Not anymore. Name's Henot.
Someone decided to retire you.
Yeah, well, timing was never my strong.
That's how you wound up here.
Hey, wait! Jinx is off the rails. She's planning something big right here in the Pipeworks. She was headed towards the old tunnels. Something about rerouting the vents. Told you everything I know!
You're a confessed criminal. You'll spend your retirement in a cell.
Ooh.
Can I get a minute?
Your first request for an audience was uninteresting. Third, plain annoying. Tell me, Amara.
Mara.
What does a member of Piltover's Merchant Guild want from me?
Not here representing the guild. I've come here to settle a debt. What you've stolen is more precious than any gold. We believe Piltover was beyond our reach.
My son is dead. Is that not enough to sate your bloodlust?
We know what you're chasing in Piltover. We will not allow it.
Your visit only confirms my suspicions. Try to stop me, insolent witch!
You should have given up the feud.
You have no inkling what family is to me. Triple the guard. This will have consequences.
Perhaps it's time we involve Mel.
No, she's safer as our enemy. I'll handle Salo.
Wow.
I think we should cut the others loose. Jinx is gonna have surprises in store for us.
All the more reason to bring backup.
You sure your sister is gone? There's only Jinx now. It has to end. I'm so sorry about your mother. Everyone in my life has changed. Promise me you won't change.
Oh, they're finally gonna be a couple? Yay! Oh! Aw, she's a cute little rabbit. I couldn't say cute.
You realize how easy it was for me to track you down here?
You propped as well as you prod. Maybe I'd have better uses for my time, waiting for an update on Princess Kiraman's underground escapades.
Perhaps if you hadn't let a child overpower you in your own chamber.
It's the name. It bewitches people. I think Mel could have succeeded with it.
Never speak ill of my family.
Why are you here?
To sober you up. Rally every house and family with even a modicum of influence. Can you manage that? Here's another matter concerning your guild merchant, Amara.
Good to see you again, Lest.
Keeping an eye on a counselor with peculiar tastes doesn't rattle me. That woman.
You met my mother. We both know you heard every word.
I'm sorry, but I really can't. Using me to get to her. And then what? You take what you need, hang me out to dry.
Everything with my mother is a calculated risk. If my mother gets what she wants, the whole city will suffer.
They're setting up some big announcement. All the who's who. Caught a name, Amara. I don't know what you make of that. With Shimmer. Leaves traces on the body. That should be all you need to shut Silo down. Dangerous as she is, your mother was spooked. Cat backed into a corner.
Victor hypothesized that there may be something he called Wild Rune, border between our world and the Arcane Sten.
Runes like the ones you use in Hextech.
So I used words you understood in order to elicit your action. This is what Hextech runes are. Pass me a tome. There, you sighed. Still a kind of language. Most places the Arcane is dormant, but here and there, it's more active, and Wild Runes are...
Sort of like its fingerprint. That pattern is on my tree because you pissed the Arcane off with all your demands?
Every action sparks a reaction. I've seen miracles spring from the hands of mages many times. So often they turn to horrors. Is a property of the Arcane itself.
There's some reaction taking place. How come we've never seen any sign of it until now?
Right!
Ground.
Confirmed Salo met privately with members of several houses today. I promise I wouldn't have missed it. It's just such a bold move. Of course, your mother is anything but a fool. There must be an angle I'm missing. There's a rat's nest of misinformation surrounding your brother's passing. Moreover, it seems they've managed to strip your mother of most of her holdings.
She's desperate, which makes her all the more dangerous. Summon the apothecary. I'll want his opinion of this. And check in on Amara.
Still part of the Hex Gates?
The entire structure is a channel, focusing the Hextech energy into a precise beam.
If you see an opening, take the shot.
I didn't think the topside would trust anything that important below the surface.
The mesh is above ground, but we weren't sure what would happen if the gate overloaded.
Instead of it exploding in your neighborhood, it would blow up in ours. Carry our water and facilitate our ventilation. And that would explain it affecting the tree. Over it, Rance. We're the ones that get wet.
What the? What?
Jinx!
Finally got the name right. Don't you remember the old Jana bedtime stories Vander used to tell us?
We use the Grey to clear the streets, to keep people safe.
We. Poisoning our air. You've turned a leaf, sister.
Done pretending you're my sister. You're not.
You killed her. And stop me. No matter what I do, I just can't seem to die. You got a chance to, you know, before.
That a wild rune?
What? I have no idea.
You walk along the edge of danger.
Oh!
Storm to play with nature. How does it be seen? We'll be
What have we done?
I don't know! Oh.
I'm glad it's you. Had to be you. What are you? Get off me!
Kate! She's a child! Move! She's not getting away again!
No, no, no! This isn't how it's supposed to...
She said she wasn't gonna change. She did.
You stopped me. I shouldn't have had to. I was a kid. What have you missed?
I wasn't going to miss. I keep telling myself that you're different. But you're not. Her blood in your veins.
Then why are you the one acting like her?
That was short-lived, their relationship. But what was that she let loose?
Alora, what's wrong?
Black Rose, that's that witch.
I've come to trust the expertise of Ambessa Medarda. Shared with me some very upsetting, but sadly unsurprising news.
Yesterday, I met with your guild merchant Amara when 2 Zornite assassins fell upon us, tried to save her, but the blade pierced her heart. Our families should not need fear an assassin's dagger in the night. You've given Zorn opportunity after opportunity to repair their wrong. Half your council is dead. Memorial is made a massacre. Wrath must be met with wrath. Point to General to lead until this threat is vanquished. Pillar of your community, whose house has always stood for progress, and soldiers at their disposal. until all our families are safe. I could only be referring to Caitlin Kiraman.
It's you.
Come, child.
Wow. She's turned.
Your mother will have justice. I swear it.
Wow. And the villain. What the fuck? Okay, so I pulled a muscle in my neck. Well, not even my neck, it's like my shoulder blade. So I wanted to like jump up and start dancing and start really getting into this. And now the stiffness in my neck or shoulder blade, whatever's going on, it starts to get a little bit worse. So I'm like, okay, maybe I can't move. And I'm going like this, trying to get into the music. This is a very good episode. Wow, wow. So much. I love how Vi and, isn't her name Kate? No, Kate's the other girl. Zimmerman, is that her last name? Yeah, oh no, Karaman. Why do I call her Zimmerman? Karaman. They were in like a relationship real quick, and then we moved right along very quickly. They were like, yeah, watch this romance and then watch it end. Her hatred for Jinx is so overwhelmingly potent that she really just does not care. And that's exactly what just gave her the arc into this evil storyline that it seems like we're about to get into with her. I feel like she's going to die by the ending of this season. Since this is the last season, is she gonna die? Do you think it's a possibility that she could be saved and get out of this dark space that she's at? Her whole existence currently is to kill Jinx. And I actually thought I was going to start crying when Jinx and Vi started fighting each other, but I guess I'm dehydrated because it just did not happen. If she killed that little child, I probably would have started crying. The child jumping in front of Jinx and stopping Vi from killing her, although I don't think Vi was going to ever kill her, but stopping Kiraman, if that's how I'm pronouncing it right, hopefully I am, from killing Jinx was also a very touching moment. We saw that Solo whatever his name is, he's alive at the ending of this episode. He got a big beast. That's where, I don't know where he is. And I honestly don't really remember the ending of the last season when he, like, we all thought he died. I cannot remember what happened. But regardless, he's alive, which I'm excited for. What was Jinx, all that gas that came up, was it just to do the color powder thing? Is that what the whole process was? Just to like, once again, be like very Joker-like? Just to cause chaos? Maybe that's exactly what that was. I don't know where Jace is his name? What is his name? Jace and Echo and whatever the little fox thing was. I don't know what that thing was that we were supposed to see. I bet you people who played this game were probably in awe, be like, yes, something else that nobody else knows what it is. But they were probably very excited. I was just in awe of what was going on. I loved going back from Jace to Jinx to Jace to Vi to Jace to, like, I loved that scenery and Echo and seeing that whole thing play out. But I don't know what that means. I don't know at all. And we didn't see Victor at all, actually, as well. We have Mel's mother, which I'm trying to figure out what her name was. Ambessa. Is her name Ambessa, right? Wow. Her mother is fierce. Her mother is definitely driving the storyline. Her mother is definitely the person who's radicalizing the top to really get just to take control and to kill whoever she needs to be killed. And now she's going to use Miss Karaman to do just that. Who else do I have on this list that so happened when I press pause, it's right here? I don't know. Wait, isn't her name Caitlin? Isn't her name Caitlin? I'm calling her Miss Zimmerman. Hold on. Isn't Caitlin in Arcane? I think that's her name. Yeah, that's Caitlin. And her name is Karaman. Okay, so interesting. Because they have over here the voices, and it's saying two different voices for Caitlin. So who's Miss Karaman? Is that her mother? Who's her mother? Yeah, I'm assuming Miss Kimber. Her mother wasn't in this episode because her mother was dead. So there's that. You know, I gotta look things up, honey. Cassandra. Okay. So how many names does this lady have? Because we have Cassandra, Kate, and then we have Miss Karaman. So it's saying Cassandra's the mother. This is Cassandra. Okay. Like, I need this to get. This is why I get so confused with this show. Not only did this season come out like three years after they dropped the season 2, but when you try to look it up, people who don't really know what's going on. Okay, Cassandra to Caitlin. Okay, Caitlin's her daughter. Okay. Because I put in something else and it shows me her daughter, and then it goes down on the side. It shows me that it's the mother. So the mother's dead. So there's that. I don't remember her mother being in this episode. I don't know why she's even put here as a cast. Who knows? Regardless, this is a very good episode. I love this show. I wish more people got into it. I don't know how the ratings have done for season 3. I do know that my cousin is really into this show and into the lore and into the games, and he's excited for the spin-offs of this show because it's going to be a spin-off. So I'm very excited to get to that point. We are now at that halfway mark. I guess it was part 2. Part 1. This is the ending of part 1. Then we have part 2 and 3, right? Already the show has finished. What's really weird is that I didn't hear much about the show. Like, this season, people really didn't speak about it. It seems that it ended last month on the 19th, I believe. But it's just very weird that a lot of people weren't continuously talking about it. The first season, they did. But this season, it's been very mute. But I've enjoyed it so far. The only issue that I've been having is trying to remember everything from the last season and to also place all the characters' names as we're introducing more characters. As we just saw, witches, a Black Rose. The Black Rose seems, and the witches seem like they did something to Mel's mother's son that we've never met. And then the Black Rose or the witches took Mel and her assistant, it seems, into the Black Rose group of assassins. And so I guess the mother doesn't even know her daughter isn't around. So, and then we had that rabbit ear woman smoking on whatever she was smoking on. I loved her. So there's a lot of things that's going on in this show, and you just have to like know the characters, know what's going on, get the plot, and then you'll be good. But right now, because I don't know anything about anything, hopefully I'll get more into it as I continue to watch it back to back to back. So, thank you guys so much for watching this with me. It's been fun. Love y'all down. Please check out all the other reactions. And until next time, in between time, I'm off this.
You gotta choose a side. You gotta do what's right.
Look, I ain't got no time to be hanging around. Nobody trying to figure out if they good or evil. I'm fighting the crime, steady your lives. One at a time, I'm killing the rhymes. I do it for the people. I'll be the fucker running through the 6 with a bag.